Alex, thank you so much for joining us. The first question is a non-basketball question. What have you guys done as a team, like as an activity, between the two series?
Between the two series here, honestly, this time, not a lot.
Okay.
Not a lot. We stuck to, like, staying at home and hanging out with the family because, like we talked about, we had two big breaks between the end of the season, the first round, and the first and second round. One of those, we went and saw Sinners as a team. We went into a movie theater. I think either Shay or Dub rented out a movie theater. And we went and saw the Michael B. Jordan Sinners. It was really good.
Nice. I heard it was really good. He actually, J-Dub said that he's seen it 3 times, and that was like weeks ago. So who knows how many times he's seen it.
Yeah, Dub's a big movie guy. He's a big movie guy. That doesn't surprise me.
So the culture of this team, that is kind of what you just described, is unique in the NBA. You do not see full teams doing those sorts of activities independent of the team, right?
Yeah.
The coaches. How and why is this culture there with you guys in the Thunder, and why is it special?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just have to look at the team as a whole to start with. It's just like it's a bunch of good dudes, everybody is pretty level-headed, for the most part, like 1 through 17, everyone can like make a joke, everyone can take a joke. And a lot of life and energy, and obviously that comes with some of the youth, like they are still very energetic. And I am energetic myself, but there's days where I like need a coffee in the morning and like guys are coming in, hollering already. But it's just a bunch of guys that have, similar interests, are very competitive, want to win basketball games, and then off the court, just keep it really light.
So one of the assets or attributes for your team, that the reason why you're so successful is because you're so deep. And it's not just on the offensive end, which is what you normally see with successful bench players, right? Yeah. It's offense and defense. So a little bit about how strong your bench is and how you all trust each other.
Yeah, I mean, that was one thing that Mark kind of presented early in the season was like, be ready for anybody to play at any time. And whether it's, changing lineups at half, whether it's, I've started a couple games, I've come in at the first time out, I've come in at the second time out in the first quarter, I've come in and started the second quarter. Just for my example, like you just have to be ready when your number is called. And I think that, it keeps everybody at a mental competitive advantage because when you are called, you're ready to go. But also, it helps to have 10 to 12 guys that can really play basketball at a high level too.
Right. So your coach is very much trusted in the locker room. I've spoken to several of you guys throughout the season about how you trust him implicitly with his play calling, with his strategy. How important is that?
Yeah, it's very important just to go out there and not really be second guessing and not overthinking, just to go out there and kind of free your mind as a unit, free your mind as an individual and go out there and play at your best. I think that's, it's obviously a large portion of our success is, all the great schemes and along with extreme talent. Like you need some of that to win games in this league. But having just a belief and a confidence in the stuff that we're doing and then going out and executing it at a high level, playing really, really hard too. Also, it finds holes in it. Like if there's something that we need to adjust, you play really hard and you compete at a high level, then you can figure out if it's just effort or if it's actually something X's and O's. And, if it's ever X's and O's, our staff does a great job at filling those holes.
So the effort level is always high with you all, as with the Pacers, your opponent for this series.
Yeah.
Very similar teams in terms of fast-paced basketball on the offensive end, but really stifling defense.
Yeah.
What are your expectations for this matchup? How do you stay true to yourselves, but still be careful and not play into their hands?
Yeah, I think the emphasis for us is just trying to dictate the game and play on our terms. When we've been able to do that in the postseason, we've won games. And when we haven't, it's been kind of a coin flip and anybody can win. So we know that they like to play fast. We know that they have a bunch of guys that, like you said, they're a deep team. They're all live. They can all play a lot like us. So luckily we've been practicing against ourselves all year. So we have a little bit of experience with that. But, yeah, no, their pace will definitely be a factor. And then they've done a great job in the postseason of amping up the pressure and really forcing teams to play, maybe faster or make quicker decisions than they want. But, I think we've done a good job of preparing ourselves for that. So hopefully it'll be obviously it's the finals. It'll be a tough matchup, but, we're looking forward to it and we feel good about it.
And this home crowd that you all have here, I mean, it is a significant advantage for people who have not been here. And you hear the references about, oh, it's like a college crowd.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's truly an understanding of what it is. I mean, just walking around town, you see Thunder signs everywhere.
Yeah.
This town is all in.
I referenced it during the postseason to like small town Texas high school football. Because it's like everyone's got a yard sign, everyone's got a flag. The city all is, it's the only sports team here. So like there is no like half of them are baseball fans and like they're like basketball's just there. Like they're all in, and that's a lot like what it was like growing up in Texas with high school football, where it's like the city is just all in on the team, and they probably. I won't say they care more than us because we obviously care at a very high level, but the care factor is exactly the same, and we can feel it through their energy and their noise.
Love that. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So Alex Caruso making a fashion statement, 3D.
Yes, he is. He's talking about the chemistry, the brotherhood. They play together.
I didn't listen to any of it. I'm not going to lie to you. Once I saw that look, well, you like the look.
Come on, Nabil. I love the look.
Finals Media Day continuing here, and we're continuing to get OKC's side of the story. Let's hear now from Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah. By showing you this. So this is footage from right before.
Oh, yeah, they owe me money. They owe me a lot of money. I mean, Kaysen and Jay will be trying to not pay up, but as you see in the footage, it was in. So
it clearly goes in.
It clearly goes in, so they owe me.
Can you talk about the camaraderie on the team, how you guys working out as a unit?
It's amazing. I think we have a unique core of guys that are very close. I think you can kind of compare it to maybe like a AAU team where it's like there's no agendas. Yeah, we know the NBA is a business, but we're so supportive of each other, and I don't think you find that a lot in the NBA, so I think that's what makes us pretty unique in that sense.
And people talked about this year might be the year where you guys clicked, and obviously it seemed like it. What happened over the last couple of years?
I mean, I've only been here for 1 year, so I don't know. But I mean, ever since I got here, again, it starts with Sam, how he puts everyone. He built the right culture, and so it's easy to come in, fit right in. And he also finds the right people to build that culture. And, I think we just have a great group of guys, a competitive group of guys, and that's what makes everything click.
The right answer would have been you. The right answer would have been you.
Mark talked about how you guys were going to get a lot better as the playoffs went on.
Yeah.
And there was going to be a growing opportunity, but yet it's an opportunity now to win a championship.
Yeah.
How do you guys balance those two? And do you feel like now it's sort of a grab this opportunity with both hands?
Yeah, I think we do a good job of just focusing on the present moment. We have a 0-0 mindset, I think. But again, we also take stuff from past series. I think Denver series probably helped us the most, to be honest. I think Denver series, there was games we should have won, but just didn't execute at the end of the game. So I think being in those situations, going through those things together, helped us then get better. But again, we have to come in. We have to, like Mark says, go hunt again, go be that dominant team, and don't take anything for granted.